What's good? What's good? DJ Fury back today. So today I want to talk to y'all about the best way for you to make money off of your first show. So, to be honest, I don't want this video to be real clickbaity, but it's just the truth. Now, the best way for you to make money off your first show is for you to throw it yourself. Okay? So what you want to do is get you a nice venue that can hold about 200 people maximum, and you want to try to get about 100 people in there yourself. So how you can go about doing this is find you like a group, get you a nice group of people who you see throw parties, and they always get people out. They get the most people out. They get the most females out. It's gonna make the males want to come, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hit them up, ask them how much they wanted to host your show for you. Get some nice females that you know that kind of popping around your city, you know, on Instagram, Facebook, and then like get all of your friends and family that will support you, cause that's gonna help out with your performance. Cause that's the the main goal of doing this show anyway. So make sure you get those friends and family who know your music verbatim to come in while you're doing your performance. Okay, so now when it comes to getting some of these people to do come in for your show, like just offer them, like, just come in, man, I give you a bottle or whatever, I give you a table for free and all that. Bring your friends, now that's gonna make you want those people to come in early though, because you want the club to seem like it's getting packed earlier. You know what I'm saying? The earlier the better. Now if you want to do a performance around 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock or whatever, you want those people coming in around 10 to make it look like it's already some people in there. Okay, so now what you can do is this: once you found your nice venue, you could use, I recommend using like a real club instead of like a hotel or something like that, just for the aspects. You want it to look nice, you want to look like this is professional, you doing this on a professional level. So find you a nice venue, find you a nice club owner too, somebody who with a lot of drama, known for having a good turnout, and like no craziness happening at their venue, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. If you gotta do it at the Ratchet Club, do it at the Ratchet Club, but nothing wrong with that. But anyways, once you do that, you can offer the club owner what they call a door split. So a door split is when you and the club owner will go half on the door, so it won't cost you anything off top to rent the club out, but you'll give up half of the money you would make. So it's a good and a bad thing, because you could have made more, but at the same time it's way less risky in case anything happens, like weather wise, it rains or whatever, something happens, and you know what I'm saying, you could always just book the date again without losing any money. So that's a good way to do it. Offer them door split. Just say, hey, we do the door split with you. We'll bring in half of the capacity. So we'll bring in 100 people if it can hold 200 people, and we'll just rely on the name of the club already to bring out the other 100 people, and we'll get it to capacity. So that could work out well for you, because if it does well, you could just say you want to do parties. That could be another stream of income for you. But getting back to the music, you could do that, do the door split, or pay up front if you think you're gonna have a great turnout. It's on you, but the main focus is doing that performance at the end of the night. So make sure all of your hosts, all of your guests that you bring in, make sure that they comfortable there. And then what you want to do is have your set made for your show. So what I mean is, when you get ready to do your performance, have the DJ already have your set, like, man, I say days before, because a lot of artists, I'm telling you, coming as a DJ, a lot of artists want to give you their songs, going to give you a whole list of what they want to do 1 hour before the show starts. And like, I'm telling you, that's real hectic on the DJ. It's a lot easier for them to have your set already put into Serato or Virtual DJ, whatever they're using, days beforehand. All your cue points are lined up, because okay, let's get in this. When you're doing your show, you want to make sure that you're not up on not on stage too long, because it's like the number one thing that's gonna make you look like an amateur is being on stage too long. Because I know you want people to know your songs up top. You want to be on stage for 30 minutes. You want to give them such a great show, but don't worry about being on stage for that long at first, because you can win over a great crowd and they have a memorable performance with just 3 minutes with just one song. But if you want to do more than one song, I say do half of a song, or just do a verse and a hook from a song, and then the main single that you're pretty much there for. You can do that whole song. I do most of that, But like I said, make sure that all those friends and family who know your songs off top, when you do that performance, make sure you get them at the front of the stage, And then if you have a good DJ who works with you, ask him to control the crowd and get everybody that's on the sides and in the back to come to the front when you about to do your show. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's at capacity, it's going, you already know how it's going to be. You're not going to worry about that. But get people up to the front of the stage when you about to do their performance. Give them a good show. Win them over with your one song or your, 3 to 6 minute performance max. I wouldn't go to 6 minutes. I wouldn't go past 4 minutes on that first show. Now, like I didn't say this at first, but you could also have an up and coming artist around that's kind of known, or you could pay an artist to come on. But see, like one thing about paying a bigger artist, people will see you when you open up for them. That's cool. But at the same time, it's like you wanna make yourself look like the superstar. Even if it's only on stage for 3 minutes, this show is about you. So, like having a huge artist could kind of like dwarf what you're trying to do at the time. So, like, if I was you, I would just focus on like artists that like maybe like maybe a little bit above you, or just around the same caliber artist you are right now, that just have like a bigger name, or not a bigger name, but just a good name that can bring people out. Okay, so like this process is kind of simple, let's go back over it. Get you a nice DJ, get you a nice venue, a smaller venue that can hold about 200 people maximum, and you want to get about halfway capacity with that. Next, you want to have people there like friends and family when you're doing your performance, that come to the front of the stage when you're doing that performance. You don't want to be on stage for no more than 6 minutes maximum. I say 4. Get those popping females or whatever hosts, people who always throw parties, who can bring people out. Get them to come host your party for you. Put them on the flyers. You want to throw this party out probably about a month before. Like, you want to have your flyer out probably about a month before to get a good buzz. Yeah, so pretty simple process, man. Like, that's one of the easiest ways to actually get paid for doing your shows and having a nice performance. Now, a nice performance goes a long way, because that DJ, he might know some people or whatever. Like, people might be really feeling your song, and now you got another show just from booking your own show. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty simple. Do this one first, though. Do this one first before you worry about people booking you. Like, book yourself. Get those people out. Have a nice have a nice turnout. And one of the other things that it'll show you is this song I'm pushing right now, is it hot enough? It's just kind of like a listening party kind of thing too. Like, if you think that single is the one, but you actually do the show and it don't get the response that you were looking for, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to get back in the lab, come up with something else. That's a good way. Especially if you did a door split, you're not losing too much. Maybe you made a little bit of money from, you're paying the host all. They brought some people in. You picked a great night. It's just a lot of things add up to have a good show. So yeah, do that. Do this one first, man. Then once you get this down, do this in like different cities, because you could always go to you could always bring an artist on that's kind of like, maybe he or she is from like 30 minutes away. Now, okay, I'll do this one. I hook this one up here where I'm from, and then you go back and you hook one up for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I do the same thing. I bring my people down, try to bring some people out. You know what I'm saying? So now you got two shows, you know. So, man, just, you know what I'm saying, just some ways to look at it. Just be smart, you know. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, man. Like, this is just a simple video, just showing y'all what you need to be doing to get those people out, man. Oh yeah.